Facebook. I don't know why. The picture is clearer on YouTube. Hi, family. Hi, Divinely Classic Champions. Welcome to my page. Welcome to my space. My name is Ewana Saraboy Sangwedo, and I decided to have this chat with you this afternoon. I hope you're well. How has your Sunday been? Mine has been fab. Mine has been really fab. Went to the gym in the morning, very early in the morning, and then came back and I fried some puff puff. And I kid you not, I did not taste from that puff puff. I'm so proud of myself and I pat myself on the back. I did not taste from the puff puff. I fried the puff puff, went to church, just came back from church, and I decided to quickly have a chat with you. If you're here, just leave a wave, leave a message. Don't forget to share this live stream, please, so we can have more people on board. So, what we'll be talking about today is titled External Validation, as you can see from the title, external validation. And external validation, what does it mean? Basically, external validation is that art of seeking approval or affirmation from others. So it's that art of seeking approval and affirmation from other people. You know, when you want, I think I'll redefine it to the art of constantly seeking approval or affirmation from other people. You're very concerned about what people think of you, and don't feel bad about it, because it is a common human experience. You know, it's very common for us to need that human connection, to need is a sense of belonging. Really gives us a sense of belonging and a sense of connection. And if you remember Abraham Maslow hierarchy of needs, the need for social interaction is one of our basic human needs. So when people seek that external validation, it is not a bad thing. It can be very healthy and it can be negative as well. So when you talk about healthy external validation, you know, when I was researching this, what came to my mind is when you've got young children and you know, they do things and they want you to tell them well done. You know, they do things and they want you to say, oh, that's fab, you've done really well. You know, that's the form of seeking external validation, and it's very healthy, it's very normal, it's part of our human experience. By the way, that's my shop. If you can see, it is clearer on YouTube. That's my shop where I sell my stuff. You know, Divinely Classic is a health and fitness brand. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. You know, so external validation is not really a negative thing. However, it can become excessive. It can become excessive when you constantly crave for that external validation. And you know, the thing about the negative external validation is it can be detrimental to your self-esteem. It can be very detrimental to your self-esteem. It can also affect your well-being, your mental well-being. You know, the positives of it, there are positives and they are negative. The positive is that they kind of build that social connection, you know, and it increases your self-esteem, which is not a bad thing. And it gives you that feeling of learning and growing. You know, when you do things, people say, oh, well done. You know, you think, oh, that's a good thing that I've done, and you want to do it more. So external validation is not altogether a bad thing. However, when it becomes excessive, then we are now going to the negative part of it. And you know, it's such a thin line between the negative and the positive part of external validation. So the negative part of external validation, what does it cause? Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. You see some people, they are so low in self-esteem because they just want other people to tell them how to feel. I don't know if I'm making sense. They want people to tell them how to feel. It's only when people validate what they have done that they feel good about themselves. Ordinarily, they don't. And they've got this really fragile sense of self-worth. Fragile sense of self-worth that is easily broken. The sense of self-worth, it fluctuates depending on what people tell you. That's how you feel about yourself. If people say, oh, well done, you feel very happy. And then when you get negative feedback, you know, your self-esteem dips. That's what happens when you constantly seek for external validation. That's what happened. And you know, a good example is this morning when I was getting ready to go to church, I was looking for something. My hair is not it's really messy. I was looking for something to wear. I was looking for a wig, and I came across this wig and I thought, do you know what, I haven't worn this wig in a long time. I also thought, oh my God, it looks really big. It looks really full. Oh God, do you know, how will I look? But I thought, this is what I want to wear. You know, it's not like I don't care about what people say, but I don't let it define who I am. I don't let it define what I would do, as long as I am doing the right thing. I am wearing my hair. I am wearing a wig, but it shouldn't be what you think that I should wear, as long as I'm not infringing on your rights. So the negative of external validation is, that fluctuated sense of self-worth, where you're only happy because you think people are happy with you. That is not good. Let's not be that people. And another negative of external validation is you become people pleasing. You become people pleasing. Everything you do is because of what people will think. Even if the thing does not benefit you, even if it's to your own detriment, you're going to do it as long as other people are happy. You kind of prioritize the need of others over you, which is not good. Which is not good. That sense of constant external validation, it's not good. You become people pleasing. And one thing I've noticed about people is people will use you till you lose yourself. If you do not know who you are, people will define who you are to you. So when you constantly want to please people, you begin to do things that people want. You are not you. You lose that authenticity. So it's very important that we are not people pleasing. That whilst we seek external validation in a very healthy way, let's not overdo it. If people do not like what you do, so what? As long as you're not hurting anybody. If people do not approve of that thing that you're doing, so what? I decide to wear this top. I decide to wear this earring now. I decide to wear my wig, like I just gave an example. And I'm thinking, oh, what will people think? Will they like it? Oh, is this okay? I'm happy with it. I like it. It looks very natural. It looks like my hair. So why should I bother about what people will think? So you become people pleasing. And you prioritize the need of yourself over others. There are things that you want to do for yourself, but somebody say, oh, can you help me do this? Say, oh, it's okay. Say, are you sure yeah, it's fine. It's fine. As long as that person is happy, you are happy because you want to please them. And for this thing, I'll be honest, when I was preparing this, I actually thought about it. I don't know if it comes with age or if people develop this sense of self-worth at a younger age. I would say me 10 years ago, I wouldn't call myself people pleasing, but now I can confidently say no to people. If you're going to ask me to do something and I'm not comfortable doing it, or I don't even want to do it, I can tell you no without guilt. I will not please you to displease myself, because when I'm doing that, I am seeking external validation from you. Whilst I respect relationship, I respect people, but you shouldn't live your perfect life through me. You shouldn't live that life that you so desire for yourself through me. I am me. I am authentically me. I can't be you. I can't be pleasing you and doing things that you think is all right all the time. So we should be very careful whilst we're seeking external validation, not to lose ourselves. Not to lose ourselves. Okay, another negative of external validation is anxiety and depression. And I actually thought that is true. It says when validation is not present or the validation is negative, anxiety kicks in. That thing, you've done that thing, you think, oh, people are going to say, oh, well done. Oh, this is beautiful. That's a nice dress you're wearing. And then you don't get it. You begin to feel depressed. You begin to feel anxious and say, oh, what are they thinking now? You wear something. And, that's just a message for somebody. If you're leaving the house, you're wearing something that you're not comfortable wearing, then don't leave the house with it. Go change into something that you're very comfortable wearing, so that when you go out, you can be you. You can be free. You can be swayed. When people look at you, think, oh, God, are they looking at me? Oh, you become very anxious because you want to wear things that will please other people, not something that will make you comfortable. So when there's the need for constant external validation, depression increases, anxiety increases, and there's also social isolation. You don't want to go out. You do not want to do that thing because you think, oh, they might not like it. people might say, oh, that's not the right thing to do. Again, this is quite different from doing right things and wrong things. That's quite different. I'm talking about things that you do that you know deep down you are not infringing on anybody's rights, you are not offending anybody, you are just being you. You are just doing the things that make you happy. Okay, so going back to social isolation, because you don't get that validation, you begin to isolate yourself. That shouldn't be. That should not be. You need to be you all the time. And you also have difficulty making choices or making decision. You want to make very important decision. You are thinking, what would that person think? If it's like a family decision, obviously you need to be conscious about other people's decision, or other people's what's the right word to use now? Other people's view, other people's opinion on that thing. If it's like something that will affect all of you, something that will affect you as a family, as a team, that is quite different. I am talking about being you. I was having this discussion with a sister of mine earlier today, and especially women, we are a lot of things. My Facebook is trying to connect. I don't know what's wrong with the internet. We are a lot of things. We are wives, we are mothers, we have a job. Some are still going to school, some have businesses. I have my business. That's my shop, Divinely Classic. So we're a lot of things that sometimes we get lost. We do not have time for ourselves. So quite different from what I'm talking about now, talking about making decisions as a team. So when you make decisions as a team, obviously entertain the opinions of others. But when it's something that is just you and you alone, do not seek external validation. People that you're seeking that external validation from, they are no better than you. They are not. They are just one who are confident in themselves, one who can walk around with their head high, not expecting you to validate them. So why do you want their validation? Okay. And lastly, a negative of seeking external validation all the time is that lack of authenticity. You are not you anymore. Other people are living their lives through you. Okay. You wonder, okay, now we've talked about this. How do we now move from external validation to internal validation? That's something that we're going to discuss on our live stream. I don't know when, probably Monday or Tuesday after work, I might be able to do another video. And the topic that will be moving from external validation towards internal validation. You need to love yourself. You need to validate yourself. There are a lot of things that you will think, oh, I wish I had this. I wish I was this. I wish I was bigger. I wish I was taller. I wish I was slimmer. I wish that my backside was bigger. There are lots of things that you would wish for. But love yourself. Love what you have. Love your wig. If this is the type that you have to wear today, wear it and hold your head high and be who God has called you to be. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Please comment, please share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't. Good afternoon once again. Have a good day. Bye-bye. I always struggle to end it on YouTube. I'm not sure what I need to do now. I need to end YouTube. Come on. Yes.